glasses. Figure I'm up and farming, might as well go ahead and start a stream. What's going on, fam? Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year's Eve and Happy New Year. Just let me get my glasses on here. All right. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get into it here. Ah, shoot, we might have to cut across the field. Yeah, we're gonna have to go into the field and cut across it. Hey, Flaming, what's going on? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year's Eve or Happy New Year to you. Oh, that's not good. Gotta edge out in front of them a little bit. There we go. Come on. Hey. Watch it. Yeah, doing well, doing well. I figure I'm still up. I streamed earlier, but I streamed Dead by Daylight earlier, but I figure I'm still up, so might as well get on another one. So get on a little bit of farm and sim. So everything seems to be working well. Last time I was having some issues with my wheel, but it seems good now. So hopefully no more issues. All right, so we got to take this back to the farm here. Ooh, that's one way to jackknife. That would have sucked. Oh yeah, I gotta switch my camera too. Let's see, let me do that. Let me do that real quick. Give me a sec here, fam. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, we're just taking this to the main silo on the farm. I got plans that I want to do. Oh, hold on. There we go. Yeah, we'll need to speed up. We'll need to speed up time here pretty soon. All right, here we go. All right, you know what? Might get a new chipper here. You know what I need to do? I need to download that 70,000. That's what I need to do. I need to download that 70,000. Yeah, shoot. Why are the roosters crowing? That's funny. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and just sneak in here. Alright, let's see. How long can we sleep? 11 hours? Will that be enough? I think 11 hours will be enough. Yeah, that's good. It'll be morning soon enough. All right. So yeah, figure I was up. Might as well fire one up. So plus New Year's is hitting for everybody. Everybody out in I think New Year's is hitting for everybody out in Australia now. So or has hit already. I think. So Happy New Year's Eve and Happy New Year to you, depending on where you're at. And we'll have another stream later on today for our New Year's for our New Year's celebration. Or maybe I'm early. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, it might only be afternoon there instead of midnight. I don't know. I'd have to look at a clock. All right. Yeah, so I think for the new year, yeah, for the new year we're gonna start on a new map. So for the new year we're gonna start on a new map. We'll go back to this one every now and then, but we're gonna start on a new map. I want to get probably get Sandy Bay started. either Sandy Bay or Stone Valley. So get those two maps. Get those two maps into the rotation. And then we'll see what new maps come out too. We'll see what modders put out new maps. Hopefully the Millennial Farmer map will come out next year. Hopefully, well, this coming year, I guess. Hopefully Millennial Farmer will come out 21. I know they said they were putting it, last I heard they were putting it on the shelf. So hopefully they decide to pick it up again. Appreciate you hanging out, fam, and I hope you're gonna have a good, awesome new year. Playing single player right now. What's going on, Switchwood? Thanks for the vibes. Appreciate you. There'll be multiplayers in the future. Just look for MP in the title. Gonna be setting up a new map for the new year. Gonna be getting into Sandy Bay and Stone Valley. So. And then we might play some farming ball as well. For multiplayer. But yeah, easiest way to get to play is just hang out. Hang out and get to know the community. And make sure you redeem Play with Elcross 7. I think we have one sitting in the queue. Once we have four, we'll go ahead and hit it up. We'll go ahead and strike up a multiplayer. So with the channel points, with the bucks. But yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. Appreciate you. Oh shoot, I didn't see if a notification came. I didn't even look over to see if a notification came up. It should have. We're hopefully temporarily back on streaming directly from the PS4 till I can get my PC up and running again. So. Yeah, we got this field to harvest. So actually, I want to finish out. What I want to do is I want to finish out these harvests on Lone Oak, And then after that, once we finish out these harvests, we'll get into the new maps. Oh, there it is. So yeah, we have this wheat harvest to do, a canola harvest to do, and obviously not gonna get it done all in one stream. But who knows? We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I was playing some. I was playing some off. I was playing some off stream. So decided fired up. Let's go and put it right there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the yield's not so great. Yield's not so great using precision farming. If you're wondering why the mini map has all those colors and the percentages. So if you haven't seen the precision farming before, came out what, a month ago? Pretty neat little free DLC. And again, it's all preference whether you use it or not. I would try it out if you haven't. But yeah, looking forward to FS21. Hopefully that should well, I don't know. We'll see. Normally they release in November, but we'll see when Giants wants to put out FS21. Now that we're coming into 2021, so we'll see when Giants wants to put it out. And what features are going to be added to console, especially the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. So, and how that's going to work, and you know, if they're going to do some upgrades that the PS4 isn't going to get, or the Xbox One X isn't going to get, and things like that, and how that's going to work. If that's the case, it might just force my hand once the PS5 and the Xbox Series X is available to get those, but I want to get my PC up and running. Got cold there for a second. I just shivered. guess we'll get this little. I guess I planted this. Okay. We're gonna get that. Oh shoot! I just realized. There we go. All right. So yeah, fam. 2021. Just looking forward to looking forward to just being better. Being better than 2020 was. That's really it. Because man, after March of this year, well shoot, February for me, losing my job in February, and then COVID hit, and you know it's giving me a lot of it's giving me a lot of time to stream, giving me a lot of time to stream and create content. So hopefully 2021 will allow me to do the same thing. All right, let's just save it real quick. There we go. So yeah, I just watched a pretty good movie. Watched Iron Mask with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan. Think that's the first time they've ever been on screen together. I could be wrong, but so yeah, we're just dropping all this in the we're just dropping all this in the silos for right now till they're full, till we can't drop, till we can't unload any more into it. And then we'll go ahead and situate the silos that I do have. Had a weird thing happen where where on the PS4 lost all the mods. I lost my mods uninstalled for some reason. So right. Yeah, sun should start coming up soon here. Sun should start coming up soon on the farm here. Yeah, it definitely looks better with the lights, for sure. Right. Should be making our first trip around here in a bit. Yeah, I find when farming this field, and you know what will in future maps and farms, we probably won't combine any fields. We'll just pick a main farm and then pick a few of the surrounding fields and farm those once we can. So pick a good place to start up the farm and then go from there. And I'll probably just start it right where it drops us in. So we'll see. Check the surrounding area, check the land, see how much everything is, and then go from there. See how many contracts we need to do to get everything started. But yeah, I gotta play it. Want to play it a little bit differently than we have in the past. So. And then only take out a loan if we absolutely need to. Yeah, I played some DVD earlier. Had some good games, and that's pretty. I mean, that's pretty much how the streams for the new year is going to be. DVD and Farm Sim, and then once we get back on PC and I get my PC up and running again, we'll hop back into WoW every now and then, and hop into American Trucking Simulator. So, Fishing Planet. I have it on. PlayStation too. But I don't know. After being on PC, it's just, some things. Some games are just better over on PC. All right. All right, this is about full here. So yeah, we'll have to top this off and go offload here. And actually, I think after we offload this, I'm gonna go ahead and get another one. Saturday night. The songs. This truck. All right. See, I want to drop everything into the farm silo right now, because I have plans for that silo. And shoot, you can actually get this silo on the mod hub now. You can get the Lone Oak silo on the mod hub. You can get the Millennial Farmer. I do have that. And that's what I actually plan. What I actually plan on setting up is the. Okay, come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey, you sexy home, and I'm working. Evening, New Year's Eve, but just wanted to pop in and say Happy New Year. Hope 2021 brings you and the family good health and success. All the best, mate. Hey, no worries, Lex. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you. Yeah, hopefully 2021 is a lot better, and we get closer to the goals. We get closer to the goals as far as streaming personally for not only myself but for all of us. So. But yeah, hopefully I can get back on PC too. My PC went down. I don't know if you know. Oh yeah, that's right. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and trade this in here, so that way I don't have to switch bins here. We'll go ahead and trade this in for probably the. Let's see here. Yeah, well, once we get over to the shop, we'll decide what we want here. But yeah, Lex, good to see you, fam. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Hope your New Year's Eve, New Year goes well. Be safe. Be safe. If you're if you're going out and doing things, sure to stay safe out there. Wear a mask, wash your hands still, even though the vaccine is still going around. Yeah. So. So Lex, is it New Year? Is it New Year's there for you, or Lex? If you're still here, is it New Year's over in Australia yet, or is it like afternoon there? Oh, it's 7 p. Okay, it's 7 p.m. there. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I wanted to try to fit in a I wanted to try to fit in an earlier stream. I wanted to try to fit in an earlier stream so that way I could get everybody over there before, I wanted to try to get everybody over in your neck of the woods before New Year's hit. So I did a stream earlier. I did a stream earlier. I did about a 3-hour stream of Dead by Daylight. And then you know what? I was like, I'm not I'm not falling asleep right now. Like I tried to go to sleep after it and it just wasn't working. So I was just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm streaming. I'll be on again. I'll be on again later today for our New Year's celebrations. So. Oh yeah, it's about 5 hours. Okay. So about 5 hours before you guys hit the new year. All right, need to go ahead and sell this here. All right, we need to go ahead and buy trailer. Let's just go ahead and get the. Hold on. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get the crop. There we go. There we go. Shoot, I like the one on PC. I like the one on PC that I had. I like the one on PC that I had. That was a nice one. The one on the same trailer, but it was like 200,000 liters or something like that. Something crazy. But yeah, hopefully I can get my PC up after the after the new year. So gotta the PSU was too small and something shorted, and I wasn't able to. I mean, I tried everything. I tried unseating the RAM. I tried unseating the RAM, doing a complete 99 on it. Doing a complete 99 on it, and tried unseating the power to the motherboard, reseating it, unseating the motherboard pin on the motherboard, reseating it, unseating the RAM, reseating it, unseating the graphics card, reseating it. Manually cleared the CMOS, so I had to remove the graphics card and manually clear the CMOS, take it out and put it back in. And wasn't able to get it back up. So, and then I was able to get it back up, and it was just sitting on the BIOS. It wouldn't boot. So, it wouldn't boot at all. So I'm not sure what's going on. So probably have to get a new motherboard, get a new case, motherboard, and just start building back up. So, but hey, we got something to stream. We got something to stream in the meantime. Not gonna stream Cyberpunk, that's for sure. Not unless we get the PS5, fam. Not unless we get the PS5, because man, Cyberpunk on Cyberpunk on PS4 or even Xbox One X is it's broken. Like it's broken. Like seriously broken. All right, there we go. I just like one unload, one fill, one unload, offload, unload, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, fam, 2021, we're still gonna be doing farm sim. Obviously, obviously Giants partner. We're gonna always have farm sim, but I want to get around to some other games. So tune in, hang out. Be sure to tune in, hang out. We're gonna be playing some Dead by Daylight. I really enjoy it. Really enjoy Dead by Daylight. Once we get the PC back up, we'll be getting into WoW. We'll be getting back into WoW. Yeah, right before my PC went down, I was able to get a subscription. So I was able to get a subscription so that way I could level up to level 50, and then my plan was to you know play some farm sim, play some Dead by Daylight, and then play some WoW. So just playing some new games. Not only for me but for you all too. So, but yeah, we'll be rotating in a lot of Dead by Daylight though. Rotating in a lot of Dead by Daylight, and then again, right now on PS4, you might see two streams because I got it. You can only stream one game at a time, and you have to end stream to start another one. So you might be seeing two shorter streams. One for Farm Sim and one for Dead by Daylight. So like tonight, I streamed Dead by Daylight earlier at 9 p.m. my time, like from like 9 to midnight or something like that, and then I tried to go to bed, couldn't. Crap! It's gonna be New Year's over in Australia, so it's gonna be New Year's over in Australia. So I might as well, get in a stream before it starts getting crazy. But yeah, Happy New Year's Eve, Happy New Year to you. Appreciate you hanging out, fam. Whether you've been here for a day, a month, a year, appreciate you. And looking forward to an awesome 2021. Good things, good things. If you haven't checked out my socials, check them out. Got my goals pinned for 2021. So have my goals pinned. So hopefully we can reach them. If not, we stay on it, fam. We stay on it. This is streaming and creating content. Is something that I want to do full time. So to be able to do full time, and it can be frustrating. There's ups, there's downs, there's ebbs and flows. So. But yeah, I'd love to be able to I love to be able to say that I do this for, do this full time, like so many others. There's others that are transitioning from an actual job to, again, I say actual job lightly because gaming is a job. Game development, it's a lot of work. So yeah, I mean, there's quite a few that I know that you know they provide their they provide for their family because of Twitch. So they provide for them, or whatever the case. So, but yeah, I would love to be able to, after going into 2021, and after 21, be closer to that goal, going full time. So. But yeah, fam, if you wanna play, there's a redemption. There's a redemption if you wanna play. Once there's 4 redemptions sitting in the queue, we'll go ahead and fire it up. So be sure you're there on the day we fire it up. Hey, Flaming, appreciate you. Hey, if I don't see you, have a good and awesome New Year's Eve, New Year. Bring it in right. Be safe, whatever you do, and appreciate you. Appreciate you hanging out, fam. Yeah, not sure how much of this 200 acre we're gonna get in, but we're gonna try to get in a good portion of it. Man, I can't say this enough. I'm glad that FS. I'm glad that Giants and FS finally found. Ooh, excuse me. Mm. And you know what's funny? I'm not even tired. Like, I'm not tired, but it's just like one of those. I don't know. It's just one of those yawns. It's like, go away. Butterfly Queen coming in with a raid. What is going on, Butterfly? Happy New Year Eve to you. What is going on? Welcome in. I'm Alcross 7. For those that don't know, we play Farming Sim, Dead by Daylight. What's going on, Mitchie? How you doing? What's going on, Skydiver? How you doing? All right. There we go. Boom. Butterfly's coming in, and she's like, I'm a mod in his channel. Should I shout myself out? I'm a mod in his channel. Should I shout myself out? Not bad. Just chilling tonight. I'm doing all right. Just dealing with the same old stuff. Oh, hey Mitzi, hang in there. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully 2020, hopefully 21 gets better for you. I know I know what you go through on a day-to-day basis sucks, but at least gaming and streaming, I can tell helps with that. So keep on gaming. But yeah, fam, here's to a better 2021. Just saying, Twitch sings for the last time. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep, Twitch sings does end. That is for sure. Yeah, we'll be doing another stream. We'll be doing another stream. So, I wanted to get in an early morning for the late nighters and the Aussies and everybody out that way. So we'll be doing another stream for US time zones. So, but if you can't, be sure to hang out. Appreciate the raid, Butterfly. It's been a while. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hopefully it's not the last raid of 2020. Hopefully you're not my last raid of 2020. Hopefully we can get in a couple more. Hopefully hopefully the fam comes through. But hey, if you are the last raid of 2020, couldn't be anyone better. Couldn't be anyone better. If you are the last raid, indeed the last raid of 2020. But yeah, this isn't my last stream for 2020. I'm still gonna stream US time. So I was up, like I did a Dead by Daylight stream earlier. I had like 3 or 4 4K games with Deathslinger, and got up to like level 40 or something like that. I had a whole bunch of blood points that I hadn't used on PS4. So, oh, that's all right. You can go back and watch it, fam. You go back and watch it. But yeah, so we'll probably until I can get back on PC and we can just switch games readily. We'll probably be doing a couple streams. So we'll probably be doing a couple streams, doing some Dead by Daylight, because on PS4, you can only do one stream at a time. So until we get back on PC. That's pretty much what we're going to be doing, and then we'll take like a week every now and then. I'll play like a single player game or something like that. Just mixing in some new content, a little something different, and just keep on grinding. Keep on grinding towards partner. Hopefully, keep on grinding towards that future goal of partner. Yeah, my PC died. The motherboard turned out it was the PSU. Sorry, the PSU was underpowered. It wasn't enough wattage, and the motherboard went out. I got a tester. The graphics card is good. The graphics card is good, and the CPU is good. All right, no worries, Butterfly. But yeah, pretty much gotta replace the PSU. Got or get a new, pretty much start a entire new build. So pretty much start an entire new build, and yeah, yeah. It's it sucks, but hey, I still, I'm still able to stream. Not gonna not gonna let it get me down. This is what I want to do for a living. So I have a way to stream, and we're gonna still keep after it. So like I said, not without the ability of being able to switch games. So without the ability of being able to switch games, probably gonna be doing two streams every now and then. So, oh yeah, me too. I'm glad I got the PS4 as well. So, yeah, I'm glad I got the PS4 as well. But yeah, like I said, I did a Dead by Daylight stream earlier. Had it had an awesome had a good time. Just had some GGs for sure. Had a 4K game right off the bat. I think in total we had like three or four. We had like 3 or 4 4K games. So yeah, could for 20 for like I said for 21 the plan is to play Farming Sim. Obviously, I mean it's a game I'm always going to go back, keep coming back to, but definitely want to mix in some new content like Dead by Daylight. So be sure to tune in if you can. Just come in, hang out, chill. I had a problem starting off my stream, so Aaron came in my Discord and helped me. Oh, nice. Sweet. Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, pretty much gonna start. Pretty much have to start building a new PC. So I took the reason I didn't stream these past few days. The reason I didn't stream these past few days is because I was taking apart my old PC. So that's the reason I didn't stream these past few days. I was taking apart my old PC, and I had to rearrange my setup a little bit to be able to to be able to do things without it, so that my setup still runs similar to what I have. So that way, when I hook my PC back up, everything is good. Everything is good to go again. So that way, once I get my PC back up, whenever that might be, you know, whenever that might be. But yeah, looking at getting. I think I got to head out. I haven't been feeling too well, dealing with a lot of pain, and have bad ranking for the past few days. Have a great rest of your stream. And I look at investigating everyone. Hey, appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. Much love. Take care. Get some rest. Take care. Get some rest, fam. Appreciate you. Yeah, the only pain I have to deal with is a pain in my ass every now and then, but yeah, that would be. Whew. But yeah. Hopefully, hopefully, they get something figured out. And yes, Happy New Year's Eve to everybody, and Happy New Year for those that are in the future. Even though that's in like what 4 or 5 hours, something like that. No, not you. No, no, not you. Otto, what's going on? How you doing, fam? What is going on, Otto? Good to see you. All right, let's see if this fills up here. Yes. So yeah, we're farming on Lone Oak for the last time here. For one of the few last times, other than doing multiplayers. Yep, yep. Just rated me. So yeah, we'll be streaming from like I said, we'll be streaming from PS4, fam. So we'll be streaming from PS4 until we can get the PC spec up. So oh, no worries, fam. Hey, everybody has lives. Everybody has lives. You don't gotta worry about missing a stream. The VOD's there. The VOD's there if you want to go back and watch it. And I just want to do a head-on collision here for a second. There we go. What the hell? Hey, don't honk at me. Don't honk at me, you son of a bitch. No, 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 no. Go. Go. Hey. I'm just like I'm in a rock and a hard place right here. No, I don't want to take the traffic out. I want the challenge. I don't want to take the traffic out. I don't want to take the traffic out. Hey, stop. Stop it. No, stop it. Stop it. I will beat the traffic. I will beat the traffic. Stop it. Hey, don't you honk at me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Austin Powers, definitely. Oh yeah, baby. There we go. Oh yeah, baby. There we go. That worked. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we're doing it right. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just taking up traffic. Oh really? You son of a mother. Okay, now I think I'm really stuck. Okay, traffic's got to come out. Traffic's got to come out. Okay, I give in. Traffic's coming out. I give in. Traffic's coming out. There we go. I give in. Traffic's coming out. God damn traffic. No, I just didn't know which way I wanted to go. I didn't know which way I didn't know which way I wanted to go. I really didn't. Yep, then I ran into the pole. Yep. Hey, shit happens, right? Oh, and guess what? Traffic on. Ha ha. Ha. Let's do this right. Hey, I took a left turn when I needed to take a right and just wound up and fuck. So just wound up and shit. Yeah, that's what it was. All right. So much harvesting. There's so much to do. All right. But yeah, wheel seems to be up and running this time. I have no clue what was going on last time. So I have no clue what was going on last time. What the hell? Yeah, I want the lights on still. I want the lights on still. But yeah, what are y'all's New Year's plans, fam? You guys spending it with family or what are y'all doing? Working? Well that sucks. Gotta love that. Same as every day trying to take over the world. Pinky in the Brain style. Oh yeah. We're gonna take over the world, Pinky in the Brain style, let me tell you. I don't know why. I don't know why. Anytime I think you're taking over the, anytime somebody says taking over the world, I think of Pinky in the Brain. If you don't know, if you're watching, if you're watching, and you don't know what Pinky in the Brain is, go and check it out. Some are probably like, "What the fuck is Pinky in the Brain?" Well, Animaniacs. They're totally insane, absolutely brainy. You'll have fun with it. Trust me. It's good times. And you know what? You know what's absolutely hilarious? You know what's absolutely hilarious? I go back and I watch some of the I watch I go back and I watch some of the some of the shows, right? And I'm like I watched this when I watched this when I was I watched this when I was younger. What? I'm like this is like on borderline adult right here. That it is. It was an awesome show. It was an awesome show growing up. It was an awesome show. Definitely one I would watch. Yeah, yeah. Like some of the writing, some of the material. I went back and watched it, and I'm like, huh? Really? I'm like, You're gonna go with that. All right. Well, and then I said the same thing. I said the same thing to Sesame Street too. Like Sesame Street was like all of a sudden turned into like adult conversations. I'm like, really? Okay. So we're not PG anymore. We've elevated to PG-13 and sometimes all the way to I don't give a fuck. Try watching the pirate movie from 1982. That's a movie I watched when I was 6. We were, huh? Now we're like, oh yeah. Well, there's the there is the adult movie, Pirates. So there is the adult movie series called Pirates. Don't ask me how I know that. No, it's okay. I know. But yeah, you know, you go back and you watch some things now, and it's just like, what the hell? Which Pirates movie? Skydiver's like, I'm looking it up right now. It's the the adult film. It's an adult film. It's a porno called Pirates. It's still morning, right? No, I never have. No, I never have. I've never watched it. I've never watched it. I've never watched it. Oh my goodness. See, you have. Everybody's like, ha ha. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm an adult. You know, adults are gonna do what adults do. You know, once you're over the age of 18, hey, as long as you're over the age of 18, it's legal. Oh, right. Oh my goodness. But yeah, going back to just like those old classics. That was good. Those were good. Good times. Good times. I don't know what it is about the end of the year. It just makes you think. Makes you start thinking. It's like, what did I do? What did I do this year? What did I really do this year? Yeah. Yeah, skydiver. Jay, thanks for the vibes. Appreciate you. Welcome in. We play Farming Sim and Dead by Daylight here. as well as some other games mixed in, but mainly Farming Sim and Dead by Daylight. I watch many movies every day, but just the preview for that one was a little too much singing. But yeah, speaking of movies, I just watched a movie called Iron Mask. Um, no, it's not the man. It's not the Man in the Iron Mask. It's not the old one. It's a new one. It's a 2020. It's a 2020 film with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan. I watched that one. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The Goonies is your favorite. Actually, The Goonies is on TV. I actually watched that the other day. The Goonies was on TV. Tuned in, watched it. Good times. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, it's definitely a movie that stood the test of time. Yeah, I mean it's definitely a movie that stood the test of time for sure. But fam, can you believe that the first Harry Potter is a classic movie now? Think about that one. The very first Harry Potter is a classic movie now. It's been out for 20 years. What? Oh no! Anything that's been out for 20 years is considered a classic. And it's called Priscilla, the Queen of the Desert. Hmm. I've never heard of that. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Butterfly. I've never watched it. Damn, I guess I'm a classic Harry Potter. I'm a classic. Harry Potter was the first DVD my family owned. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's classic right there. I mean DVD. I mean anything on DVD. Guy Pearce, the guy from Super. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would have to look it up, Butterfly. I would have to look. I would have to look it up and check it out. VHS. Yeah. Yeah, VHS. Yeah, VHS. Yeah, I don't know. Harry Potter was a just a good movie series for me. So, and they're actually talking about making a new one. There's talks of making a new Harry Potter movie. Games on 5 and 4 floppies, still got them. Oh, nice. 5 1/4, nice. The guy from Superman, one of the villains, is in it. I can't remember. Can't remember his name. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. King's Quest on 16 floppy disk. Wow. See what I mean about the end of a year. It just brings up it brings up like so many things, so many memories. I mean, shoot, I still have I still have Aladdin. I have the first Aladdin on VHS. Bard's Tale. If that's in no. Mm-mm. No, this is a whole the Harry Potter movie that I'm talking about is gonna be a whole new, it's gonna be the I think it's gonna be based off of the play Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. So it's gonna be about his family. It's gonna be about his family, and he's older. So I actually have Might and Magic 1 and 2. They're DOS games, no visuals. Oh, okay. Bard's Tale is a video game for. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. But yeah, shoot, I'm actually looking forward to the new Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I can get, like I said, hopefully I can get my PC, PC up or get a PlayStation 5 because I really want to play Hogwarts Legacy. But yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, I think I'm not sure when it comes out. Now someone is getting me to buy a PS5. You trying to run a program there, Skydiver? What's going on? You trying to run an execution file? Yeah. Yeah. Cristiano, thanks for the vibes. Welcome, man. Appreciate you. We play Farming Sim and Dead by Daylight and a couple other games here and there. Welcome, man. Having to type that into start games. Yeah. I remember that. Yep, I remember that. Yep, I remember that for sure. Yeah, all the games that we play, all the games that we used to play on the 64, and then they made it easier for us, right? And then they made it a lot easier for us. But it seems like if a PC goes down, it seems like everything goes down. Yeah, no hard drives, I know. Yep, the good old command prompt. Shoot, I still get a kick out. Yeah, I know, no save games. Yeah, it wasn't until the next go of it wasn't until the next go of PCs that hard drives and floppy disks and all that started coming. So. Yeah, yeah, we had the Atari 2600, the original NES. Yeah. Shit, yeah. But yeah, thanks for the vibes, fam. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Started playing PC in 1993, and I'm still waiting for PC2 to come out. The blow. Yeah, yep, yep. They're good. They're good old. Bang it a little, tap it a little bit on the top, like you had your ritual that you went through, you had your ritual that you went through. Blow into the system, blow into the system 3 times, turn around, dance, take a bow, and hopefully it works. And then we're back into Duck Hunt. Yes. Oh yeah, Oregon. Yeah, Oregon Trails. That's really the first. That's really the first game, and we actually played that in school. We actually played that in school, which was crazy. We were at, it was deemed an educational game. It was deemed an educational game. I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? This is an educational game. I'm like, if this is an educational game. Becky got drowned in the dang river crossing, and Jay would die to a snake bite. Yeah. I remember that on the Apple comp. Yep. 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 Yeah, I think we had HPs. I think we had HPs, and then my first PC ever, my first PC ever was. Oh, I didn't get my first PC ever until probably. I would say probably 2001. Yeah, that's about the time I got my first PC, and it was an HP. No, it was a Dell. Excuse me, it was a Dell. Yeah, it was a Dell. It was a Dell like mid. It was a Dell mid tower. It was yeah, it was small, but it was good enough. I mean, it was good enough to play Madden. What, Madden 2001 on it, on PC. Still have the good old Bubble Mac. Got 15 of them from my school when they went to throw them away. Nice. Is anyone noticing the difference in the voice not match? Yeah, yeah. It's. I don't know why. I don't know why it does that, but. Yeah, I don't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Yeah, I went back and watched my streams. He's, I'm speaking Chinese. I'm speaking Chinese and my mouth keeps moving. Why you do that to me? Yes. You will. No, it's it's the controller about to die. It's my controller about to die. Hold on. Gotta replace it. There we go. I've been gaming so much, my controller is about to die. Man, and putting that on a Gmail account and spam nowadays. Oh yeah, I know. Well, the only reason it does that is because it's, I mean, it's the thing that if you're not on a capture card, it's going to do that. So if you're not on a capture card, it's going to do that. Yeah, I pretty much have reload batteries. What are batteries? PS4 controller doesn't take batteries. PS4 controller does not take batteries. I'm playing a classic map at the moment, Felsbrunn. Oh. Oh, nice, Otto. Yeah, Felsbrunn is a classic. The rechargeable batteries for the mouse that had to replace daily. Oh, yeah. Right? Yeah, there's a good idea. Let's make a battery powered mouse. That's awesome. Wanted to do some logging on the curvy road again. Oh yeah. Hey, it's always good to lay those logs, man. That could be taken a couple ways. Either you need to take a really big shit, or you're cutting down trees. And I'm a rich farmer, man. I'm a rich farmer on this farm. On the Apple mouse that the charging put is on the button side so you can not charge it. Well, yeah. What's that, Butterfly? What's that? I miss movie rentals. Going to a you know, yeah, Blockbuster, right? Yeah, Napster. Yep, Hollywood. Yeah, Hollywood video. Yeah, Hollywood videos. Butterfly. Plus, I'm Tipsy. Happy fucking New Year. Happy fucking New Year, everybody. I'm Tipsy. Fuck yeah. Yeah, LimeWire, right? Oh my goodness. Just so many things, man. So many things. Butterfly's like, fuck it, forget 2020. Welcome 2021 with a bang. Just forget all of it, wake up next morning. Hey, 21. All right, let's go. What I miss in 2020? Oh, nothing. Okay, good. Winamp, yeah. He really whips the llama's ass. Yep. Oh my goodness. You still use Winamp for your music? Oh, nice. Yeah, shoot, I switched to Spotify. I switched to Spotify. So all I can say is I met a huge bunch of people in 2020 on Twitch. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I mean, just the past almost, just the past almost, almost 2 years. I mean, it'll be 2 years in March. So. Oh, you still have the old iPod, huh? And it still lasts. That's great. I have the old iPod, and it still lasts longer than than today's phones. That's great. I have over 150 gig of music on my PC, so I like Winamp for the different skins you have. Mine looks like an old Pioneer stereo system. Oh, nice. I mean, shoot. I mean, I still have like all the old CDs and everything. I even have some old. I even have a Metallica tape. I even have a Metallica tape somewhere of their Inner Sandman. Sony Walkman mini disc player. Yeah. Yeah, or the Colby. Remember the Colby, the cheap one the cheap one that you first bought. Do you remember the cheap Colby CD player that you first bought, and then you're like, man, I need one that doesn't skip. I need one that you can drop from 15 feet and not break it. It's like my CD player doesn't skip. Does yours? I have a Walkman. It doesn't skip at all. Like when people had CD players, I was like, I have a Walkman. It doesn't skip. Yeah, recording the radio. Oh, all good times. All good times. Your car has a cassette player? Yeah, shoot, mine doesn't. I don't even know if my truck does. My truck's 2007. I don't even know if my truck. Yeah, I don't think my truck even has a cassette player. I think the lat. Yeah, no. Hold on. Shoot, I can't. Well, before I put the CD player in my car, it had a cassette player. Yeah, my first car. Yeah, well, my new car has my newer car, my 2017, has a full navigation DVD movie player and all that. So, oh yeah, the 6 disc changer. You have a goal for 2021? Buy a new car? Hey, I like it. My 79 150 has touchscreen navigation, DVD, hands free. Oh, nice, nice, Otto. Yeah, it's one of those things. That is actually nice. Having that. Now, can you watch? Can you watch Otto? Can you watch movies while you're driving? Did you set yours up so you can watch movies while you're driving, or did they put the what is it? Did they put the oh, what the hell is it? The inhibitor on it, that you can only watch it when you're parked. Taurus's work car, F-150's fun truck. Oh yeah, it does not have any of that safety stuff. Yeah, yep. Yeah, some people. Yeah, butterfly here in the U.S. Here in the U no here in the U.S. I don't believe. I would have to ask a cop, but I don't believe it's illegal. Here in the U.S., I don't believe it was. I don't believe it's illegal. I could be wrong, but I don't believe it's illegal. Because I know a whole bunch of people. I know a whole bunch of people that that get it so that they can watch movies while they're driving. Was hilarious. My sister called me from her new SUV, bragging about how she talking through the stereo, then got mad when I told her I was doing the same in my 1979. Oh yeah, no tinted windows isn't illegal on the front. No, tinted window. It's the thickness of tint. You can get tinted windows. It's not illegal. You can get tinted windows. You just can't get limo tint. Limo tint is what's illegal. I do not drive with the DVD going, but it's a great mud runs when I'm not on the roads. Yeah, you just can't. You can get your windows tinted. You just can't get. There's a certain percentage. It just depends on the state. There's a certain percentage, and then yeah, there's just a certain percentage. It depends on the state. Yep. It all depends on the state. It all depends on the state that your vehicle is licensed in, registered. It all depends on the state that your vehicle is registered in, and those are the laws that you have to follow. Yep. Yeah, here in the U.S., it depends on the state laws. They do not care about loud cars. My '91 Corolla had open headers for years. Yeah. Well, I know in Colorado they started caring about it because you can only have your car has to be under a certain decibel level. I know that for both exhaust and car audio in Colorado. I'm not sure what it is here in Maryland. No, it's this skydiver. It's the state that you're registered. It's the state that you register with. If that was the case, I mean, if that was the case, skydiver, you would drive out of state, and you could have something illegal with your car in another state. That wouldn't be fair. It's the state that you're registered in. Yeah, it's the state that you're registered in. If you're from another state, and cops know that if you're from another state, they can't pull you over for something that's illegal in their state. Yeah, they can't pull you over for something that's illegal in their state. I've asked the cop that. Yeah, it all depends. The laws that you follow as far as your vehicle is the state that you're registered in. But you can't be pulled over in, let's say, Colorado. If you're registered in Maryland, if a law in Colorado, if you're registered in Maryland, you can't be pulled over for something there. They'll probably pull you over and give you a warning, but that's it. I mean, unless it's changed. That's as far as I know. That's what it is. So yeah, all you can do is just look it up. Yeah, all you can do is just look it up. Look it up, research it. Yeah, look it up and research it, because I don't think that's the case. People hang crystals around their rear view mirror, and it's very distracting, and plus it can take people off the road. Yeah. Yeah, so as far as having it can impair your vision. It can if you impair your vision, if it impairs your vision, then yeah, you have to take it off. So, but laws from state to state have become pretty much universal. Yeah, but if you're out of state, they're not gonna. If you're out of state, they're not gonna try. They're not gonna try to pull. They're not gonna try to pull you over for that. If you have out of state tags, they're not gonna try to pull you over for that. But yeah, like in Colorado, you can in Colorado you can have a gun rack and you can carry the weapon as long as it's not loaded. You can carry the weapon in the gun rack. Some states, like you said, some states say you can do it. Others say you can't. Oh wow. Oh no, yeah, you don't want no, you don't want to load a vehicle. Yeah, gun laws are different though. Yeah, when it comes to gun laws, yeah, that's different. But yeah, I mean, you definitely can't have it sealed. Yeah, you definitely can't have it concealed. And if you do get pulled over, you have to let a cop know that you're carrying a weapon. If you do get pulled over and you are carrying weapons, you do have to let them know right away that you're carrying a registered and legal weapon. So yeah, that's different. Yeah, if you have a concealed, like I could get a concealed federal permit. No, you do. No, you do have to let them know. No, you do have to let them know. Otherwise they can't arrest you. If they pull you over and they ask you if there's anything in the car, oh my header needed a drink. My header needed a little drink. But yeah, that's not yeah for their safety. That's not the right thing to do. That is true. I mean, without a warrant, they can't search for you. But I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna lie to a cop. If they ask the question, I'm gonna tell them. Well, yeah. I mean, to each their own. How they, how they approach a situation like that. Yeah. All I'm saying is that's not me. I'm going to be upfront and truthful with an officer just trying to do their job. So. Yeah, it's got every. That's not me. I mean, that's not me. So. I'm not gonna sit there and try to bullshit a cop. That'll just put you in a worse situation. They're just doing their job, going about their business, going about their day. Got to get ready for work. Freight day, so I have to go in early. Hey, no worries, Otto. Have a good one, fam. Appreciate you. Yeah, all I gotta say is I 100% respect police officers, law enforcement. And they just go from day to day doing their job like any other. Yeah, Otto, if I don't see you, have a good New Year, fam. If I don't see you, have a good New Year. New Year's Eve and New Year. But yeah, if you're not sure, research it. Pretty much what it comes down to. But yeah, Maryland's laws are so strict on on having rifles that I didn't even bring any of mine from Colorado. All right, just about there. But yeah, hopefully 2020 brings a better year. Oh, nice, skydiver. Yeah, I originally wanted to become a lawyer, but that didn't work out. All right, we should be full. We should be full on this load here. All right, things in life work out for a reason. But yeah, pretty much, if you don't know, look it up. And like I said, all this could have changed. So yeah, I gotta wrap up my bachelor's. Welcome back, butterfly. Yeah, I gotta wrap up my bachelor's. So yeah, that's another thing, fam. So hopefully spring, hopefully I'll be able to get in and registered for school. So hopefully spring of 21. So April timeframe, somewhere in there. I'll be going back to school. So streams streams will probably just be shorter. So but yeah, get that business degree. Get the business degree, and then go to school for game development. So but we'll see. I mean, we'll see what doors open up. We'll see what doors open up. Definitely want to go. Definitely want to go back to school. But as far as a job, we'll see what doors open up. I'd love that it turns out 2021 be the year that I go legit full time with streaming, but it's gonna take time. Yeah, haven't been able to find a job since haven't been able to find a job since February. So yeah, hopefully something works out. Because if not, things are going to get interesting. Oh shit! I probably should have went the other way. Oh well. We'll take a ride around. Yeah, I mean that's been part of the that's been part of the main thing too is COVID. Yeah, that's been part of the main thing. Like the I'm like you can't do a virtual, you know, you can't do a virtual interview. You know, if you want to see me in person, we could do a virtual interview. You know, phone conversation, virtual interview. I mean, there's ways to get it done and get hired, and then you know you gotta gotta be willing to. That's funny. I think the car's stuck. Butterfly, thank you for the gift to the skydiver. Appreciate you. Welcome, welcome back. Thanks for supporting the fam. All right. Be sure to thank you, gifted. You've been gifted a sub. Yeah, just had to be across the room. No shaking hands. Yeah. But yeah, no, I was in an industry that pretty much because of where I used to work, that industry, I've been pretty much closed out of it. Because I used to work for a pretty popular company, and they're well known in the industry and in that business. So it's been since getting let go from there, it's been hard. So probably gonna have to take a career change, or start small and work my way back up, because I can't work there again. So I can't work there or work for them again, or work. I don't even know if I can work for a company that's associated with them. So but yeah, it's pretty much closed me out of that market. So yeah, it's pretty much closed me out of that market and that type of work. So gonna have to change lanes and figure out what to do. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, my goal is to go full time with Twitch. I mean, that's my goal with creating content, not just with Twitch, but creating content and playing games, hanging out, growing the brand. I mean, you know me, family comes first. It's all about family for me. You have your lives, we have ours. But this is definitely something that I want to share with everybody. And just to be able to. I know it's hard, but to be able to switch from game to game, and maintain the same, maintain the same. Private Redneck, thanks for the vibes. Appreciate you. Welcome in. We play Farming Sim and Dead by Daylight, among others. So, welcome in. Appreciate you. Yeah. Oh, and then I hear that the the stimulus checks are starting to come through. Hopefully they're substantial. Hopefully they're substantial and are able to are able to sustain everyone for a little bit. Hey, just gotta stick with it. Streaming isn't easy. It's mentally, anybody can game. It's really the mental part of it. Like you gotta condition yourself, like the mental part of it, because the mental side of it, I find that's what gets you a lot of the time. So it's like I know the drive is there. I want to do it, but at the same time, if you're not gaining the followers, or you're losing followers, or you're losing subs, and you're gonna deal with those ebbs and flows. So you're gonna deal with the ebbs and flows. I think it's higher. Actually, I think it's higher than that. Skydiver. I thought it got increased. What's going on, Private? How you doing? You're doing well. Yeah, I could have sworn it got increased, but could be wrong. I knew there was talks of an increase, but maybe the increase didn't go through. Not sure. Oh shit. There we go. They're still trying to get raised to 2,000, but not yet. I thought it did. But I guess it didn't. I guess it didn't go through. I guess it hasn't got through. I hope it goes through. Well, it is what it is. Hopefully there's another round of them, because the economy definitely needs it. The economy definitely needs it. A lot of a lot of people are still out of work. I mean, there's millions of people still out of work. There's millions of people still out of work, and it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time to get back to normal. So. Yeah, I know. It's all over the world. It's not just here. No, not just here in the U.S., but yeah, it's all over the world. Yeah, I mean it's gonna take a while to recover the economy. I mean it's gonna take a while. I don't know. Yeah, it may take 5 years. Who knows? Yeah, and the new normal won't be the same. Will we still be wearing masks, 2 years from now? Who knows, I had a couple. I had a, you know, I had a my dad, my dad potentially had COVID, but it came back negative, so that was good. So I personally had a couple. I personally had a couple close calls with the family and COVID. So yeah, it was. It's been a crazy year. It's been a crazy year, and hopefully with the vaccine, everybody gets inoculated, and things start looking up. So, but yeah, nothing is ever 100%. It's like 98 or 99%. So yeah. At least my dad, didn't get it. Yeah, very very thankful my dad didn't get it, because shoot, my dad's 70 years old. So yeah, everybody has a different opinion on on the COVID vaccine. But when it comes right down to it, for my family, once it becomes available, I'll definitely get it. Being that it's recommended by my doctor, being that it's recommended by my doctor, I'll definitely get it. So. Yeah. I want to get back. I want to be able to get back to, potentially hanging out and looking. Hopefully, I was looking forward to TwitchCon this year, but you know, shit happened, and I. There's thousands of people that lost their lives because of COVID, which is crazy. Yeah, well, hey, you never know. Well, yeah, we really don't know. We really don't know what it's gonna. We really don't know what the vaccine's gonna do. We really don't know what the vaccine's gonna do. It hasn't been out that long. So, and I'm sure they'll come out with new. I'm sure they'll come out with new vaccines. So. But yeah, looking forward to being able to go out again and hang out with people. But gotta do what you gotta do. And for me, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to protect myself, not only myself but my family as well. So, if we gotta wear a mask, that's what we gotta do. Being the being the vaccine is approved by my doctor for me and my wife and my kids, we'll take it. And that's pretty much what it is. So yeah, see I mean that's why it's nothing to be it's COVID is nothing to be scoffed at. So yeah, COVID is nothing to be scoffed at. It's nothing to write off or shrug off. That's an unprecedented number. That's an unprecedented number. So but yeah, if you've been affected by COVID, or somebody that you've lost someone, you've lost a loved one to COVID. Yeah, I mean there's no words. So but yeah, bottom line is just stay safe out there. And this time next year, everybody that's here right now, and everybody new will still be here. So, but yeah, all I can say is just stay safe out there, make smart decisions. Hey, what's going on, Rabbit Man? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, just doing a little pre New Year's strum. Couldn't sleep, so decided to get one in. If you're wondering why the stream's looking a little different, if you're wondering why the stream's looking a little different, it's because of I had to switch back to PS4. My PC went down, so until I can pretty much got to build a new one. So until I can build a new one, we'll be on PS4. Yeah, I know. As a streamer and a content creator, it's a part of you, you know. I guess everyone's safe 2021 for sure. We wish you the best with your family, the best and safe and healthy many years to come. All right, thanks for that, Skydiver. Appreciate it. Three family got COVID, but luckily they're doing okay. Well, hey, thoughts and prayers, man. Good vibes. I do gotta get off for a minute and finish some laundry. Hey, no worries, Skydiver. Appreciate you. IRL comes first, man. IRL comes first. Yeah, we like I was saying earlier, Rabbit Man. We had luckily everything came back negative. Luckily everything came back negative, but we had a couple brushes. My dad had a brush with COVID, and then my sister and her husband had a brush with COVID as well. So yeah, enjoy that gifted sub, man. 2 months, appreciate you. But yeah, I hope y'all are bringing in a safe new year. Hope y'all are bringing in a safe new year. 2021, better things to come. Better things to come. Oh, they're in care centers. Exactly. Let's make 2021 a better year. All right, let's see. Gotta repair that. Let's see here. Okay. All right. That's the ideal situation, right? All right, no worries, Skydive. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out, man. Remember, could be seeing Dead by Daylight or Farming Sim, and then I at least want to do I want to do a week of. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I mean, pretty much gotta build a new one. So pretty much gotta build a new one. Well, I'm just gonna keep streaming. So, You might get Dead by Daylight. Looks like a great game. It is fun. It is fun. It is. It is fun for sure. It's definitely one of the more popular games that I play. So it's definitely one of the more popular games that I play, I'm not bad at it. I'm not bad at it. I don't try to overplay it, but I don't try to overplay it. I'm not a try hard with it. Do I get competitive every now and then? Yeah, but I'm not gonna be a try hard with it. You're better than me at killing. It's all of it. It just takes time. Yeah, yep. Yeah, you got the Halloween chapter. There's a lot of good. There's a lot of. I would recommend buy the base game. Buy the base game. Get into the base game. If you like the base game, just get in there, play the base game. If you like the base game, you'll like everything. You'll like everything else that comes with it. So you'll like all the you'll get into it, get into the chapters, get into everything, start understanding it. Um, since playing, the tomes have been introduced. There's been a lot. There's been a lot that's been introduced. There's been a lot that's been introduced. So, but yeah, see, Butterfly. That's what a lot of people think about Dead by Daylight, though. They they look at your people look at your rank, right? People will look at your rank, and based on your rank, they'll you know determine, hey, if you're rank 18, you're not that good of a player. If you're rank 1, then you're a pretty good player. But see, here's the kicker: ranks reset. So ranks reset. So to me, the ranks aren't really important. If you play the game a lot and you're successful at it, you'll rank up. But if you just want to play, really, what I think, for me, it's all about the player level. It's about the player level. And if you see a player that has, that the devotion level, you can tell they're you can tell they're you can tell they're an avid Dead by Daylight. They play Dead by Daylight a lot. Yeah, I'm not worried about my rank. If I rank up while playing Dead by Daylight, I rank up while playing Dead by Daylight. But I'm not really worried about it. So, I play it because ever since I found it, it's fun. It's fun with friends. Right now I'm on a goal to P1, to at least prestige 1, P1, everybody. I do want to start mixing in survive with friends. Um, so maybe survive with friends and kill your friends. Doing some custom lobbies. So I do want to mix that in. and then we'll do some multiplayer for FS as well. So if you want to do multiplayer, survive with friends, or kill your friends on DVD, be sure to redeem play with L-Cross 7, so that way we can have you in a queue. And that's the way I'm going to do it for right now. That's the way I want to start doing it. So yeah, we have this canola to harvest too. But yeah, I want to at least make a good dent. I want to make a good dent into this 200 acre though. I want to try to make a good dent before daylight hits. Butterfly, thank you for the gifted to Rabbit Man. 32 gifted on the channel. Appreciate you, fam. 32 gifted on the channel. Appreciate it. After all, it is New Year's Eve. Oh, Jesus. On the rocks, anybody? Truck on the rocks. Sounds like a new drink. I'll take a truck on the rocks. I'll have a vodka on the rocks? Yes. On the rocks, please. Apparently my truck wanted a drink. My truck knows it's New Year's. New Year's Eve. You saw RG yesterday? Nice. Yeah, RG's been playing a lot of FS. 2 months, fam. Welcome back. Welcome back. I love seeing those sub badges, fam. I love seeing those sub badges. They look really good. They look really good in chat. And by the way, I don't know if you remember, fam, but the one that did them is my daughter, and she can finally come in and hang out and chat. She can finally come in and hang out and chat. Yep. She just turned 13. Oh, and for the mods in the chat, when my daughter is in the chat, if anything is offensively with blatantly said towards her, that's a ban. I will not put up with that shit. My son's 13, going on 18. Yeah, pretty much how it is. But no, I mean my daughter's very mature. My daughter's very mature. But yeah, she's depending on the time I stream, she but depending on the time I stream, she may be able to pop in a chat more often than not. She won't be able to, just because of the time I stream. Oh yeah, not only badges but the emotes. I mean, we already have badges and emotes ready uh, for the day we get partnered, for when we get partnered. We already have badges and emotes ready for the day we get partnered, fam. Whenever that might be. Oh yeah, no worries, butterfly. But at the same time, being new to Twitch, I want them to be able to, I want them to be able to understand the ins and outs. I want them to be able to understand the ins and outs. Um, I want them to be able to understand the ins and outs of Twitch and how to go about chatting, what to say, what not to say, that kind of thing, and just be educational, be educational with it, and that's been part of my channel. Is I like to educate. I don't like to assume, but if you want to be if you want to be ignorant to the rules or something going on in my chat or whatever, there's two simple things: time out or ban. You know, when it comes right down to it, that's something I can control with either myself or my mods. So. Oh yeah. I mean, not yeah, for sure. Oh, and speaking of school, I don't know when, but they're looking at sending the here in Maryland. They're looking at sending the kids back to school. I totally agree. Look, I'd be the same. Yep. Yeah, when my daughter first came into chat, first thing she said, she's like, "Am I being annoying?" And I'm like, I was like, I used her screen name, which is Princess, and well, it has Princess in it. I'll when she come if she comes into chat, I'll point her out. But anyway, um, I was like, Princess, no, just hang out, chill, chat. That's all you got to do. The rules that you came in, follow those. That's all you got to do. It's that simple. So, You see that? Just look. If you go into a chat, if you go into a stream, and if you go into a stream, if you go into a stream, just check the rules. And pretty much, if you follow the rules in my stream, you'll be good in every stream that you go to. Oh no, nobody's. That's funny. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But when it comes to your kids, to you, they're perfect. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. So. All right. Making some progress, man. Making some progress. I like it. Oh yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, shoot, because of COVID and not being able to travel, shoot. I haven't seen my nieces. I haven't seen my nephews or my niece. I haven't seen my 3 nephews or my niece, but through a picture that they sent, finally. I haven't seen them for like, I don't know, 3-4 years. No, haven't done any FaceTime, nothing. Nope. Nope, unfortunately. No, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's just a matter of being busy and shoot, definitely. Yeah, I definitely need to lime. Definitely need to lime the field. Man. Yeah, well, depending on where you live, right? Or do you have to be 21 in Australia to drink? I thought you could be 18 in Australia. And I think it's 16 in Europe, right? Here in Australia, 18 is illegal. Okay, yeah. And I think the UK and Europe it's 16. So I think the UK and Europe is 16. So everybody that's turned 16 in Europe is very happy right now. But again, I don't know. It's kind of it's kind of in a culture. It depends on where you're from. Like here in the U.S. We look forward to being able to go out and have a drink with our friends, while as in Europe, you don't really have to worry about that, because that comes that comes before you're able to drink before you're able to actually drive a vehicle. So it's kind of weird, but it is what it is. UK is 18, I think. Might even be 21. Oh, okay. So it's gone up then. Okay, so UK is 18. Okay, so you got to be 18. It's not 16. Well, when I was there back in when I was in Europe back in 99 to 2001. I believe it was 16 in Europe, and it was 16 in the UK as well. So I think they probably upped it. Well, I know it was 16 in Germany. When I was in Germany, I know it was 16. It could be 18 now. It could be 18 now. But either way, if it's 18, everybody that's 18 is having a good time right now. So and hopefully staying safe. So 18 in Europe. Oh, okay, so it's gone up then. Yep, it's gone. They raised it. They raised it because when I was there from '99 to 2001, it was 16. So, yep, they raised it. So yeah, it's 18 in Europe, 18 in the UK, and 18 in Australia. Well, I think that makes sense though. I think that makes sense because you shouldn't be you shouldn't be able to legally drink before you can legally drive. It makes sense, right? So, and from a development, as your body develops from a development standpoint, at 18, at 18, even better, 21, your body is more developed to be able to handle liquor. So, liquor, beer, whatever makes you feel better quicker, right? That's crazy, Butterfly. That's crazy. You know what? Hopefully, we get to, hopefully we get to meet each other. Yeah, that is Nuck and Futz. Hopefully we get to meet each other before you turn 50 and I turn 40. Hopefully we're able to meet each other before then, right? Hopefully we can meet each other before then. As me, not only you but everybody. I want to I want to meet everybody behind the name. That's really what it's about. It's about everybody behind the username. You gotta remember as a streamer, it's you're not just a username. There's somebody behind that username. So you was 51 this year. Oh, you went over the hill. You went over the hill, Rabbit. You went over the hill, Rabbit. What happened, man? Oh, I'm listening. I'm listening. Like I said, I'm listening to music, and I'm listening to a remix of "Happy Together" by the Beatles. It's a EDM with "Happy Together." Been over the hills for years. Oh, that's all right. Age is just a number. It's all about how you feel. Age is just a number. I honestly don't feel. Obviously, I look different, but I don't feel. Obviously, I look different from the time I was, 16 to the time, to 33 now. Honestly, I don't feel any different. I don't feel any different. Now, will I be saying it? Will I be singing a different tune by the time I hit 40? Who knows? By the time I hit 50? Who knows? But to me, like I said, age is just a number. So. I know I am. My life didn't begin at 40 years. Yeah, yeah. Shoot, if your life begins at the age of 40. If your life, see what here. So at 33, okay, at 33, I have a 13-year-old and an 11-year-old. I have a 13-year-old daughter and an 11-year-old son. So, I'm young, but that just means I got a lot more. That just means I got a lot more life to live. And I can relate. I can relate to my kids a little bit better. But see, I was lucky. I was lucky to grow. For those of you that are, 40, 50, 60. You got to remember my parents are in their mid 60s, and my dad just turned 70. So my mom is 66 and my dad is 70. So I mean, I was raised by, a quote old school generation. So but yeah, it's just one of those things. Like I said, age is just a number. Age is just a number. It's all about how you feel. Oh my goodness. You feel old. Should have had your kids younger. Like, well, you know what? You know, like I've said, you know, everything happens for a reason. Everything works out. You know, everything works out for a reason. And you know, it happens. You know, it happens. It happens. Oh, just like it so happens that fam, that is gonna be it for that is gonna be it for this one. Where are we going, Butterfly? Where are we going? Where are we going? Who we going to? Who we going to for this who we going to do for this raid? Let's see who's up on my raid list here, fam. L Cross raid, and then whatever emotes you want to put in it, fam. My mother, late 60s. Father is 74. They old school. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go say hi to QB. Let's go say hi to QB. He's strumming. Let's go say hi to QB. Playing some farm sim. Playing some farming. Got some. Oh shoot! I think I already started it. Is RG on too? Hold on. Can I cancel it? I didn't see RG. He's on Raft. I want to go to Farming Simulator. I want to go to Farming Simulator. Is the raid going? All right, much love, fam. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, yeah. I know. I just saw RG's rafting. Let's go say hi to QB. Next time we can say hi to RG. Let's go say hi to QB. Next time we can say hi to RG. All right, get in the raid, fam. Get in the raid. Don't leave it. Get in the raid. Don't leave it. Let's go say hi. Shoot, have we rated yet? Have we rated already? Hold on. Have we rated? Did we rate? There we go. We rated. All right, much love, fam. Appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you over in Kubi's stream. Until next time, fam. Have an awesome New Year. We'll be back later tonight for the U.S. time, Eastern Standard Time, for another stream. So, peace. Appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. Love.